Welcome to A Garden in Devon Season 2. We're in mid-September just about. Failed cantaloupe came unattached from the vine, so it's garbage. So there's only one cantaloupe left. I harvested the 4 apples that were in this tree. My carrots are still going, and we'll keep them going for a little bit. And potatoes should be ready, so carrots, potatoes, and cantaloupe. And then of course the last apple tree will be ready very, very soon. And so I just took out, as you could probably, if you remembered, I had a bunch of other lattice in here. So I took out that and cut out a bunch of the dead stuff and just left that one guy supported better and also still attached to a vine that's still on the ground. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more of that. We get some good sun and warm weather for the next few days. So maybe we'll get a little bit more growth and juice in it. And yeah, then I'll be getting to wrap up everything and get ready to put in some mulch and stuff to break down over winter, and then cover everything over with cardboard and probably hay on top of that. And yeah, that'll be good for the winter. And we'll get that cage out of here, and the fence will be coming down. And next year we'll have the fence version 2.0. And see if we can do a better job at keeping the deer out. We will not be using the nylon cord. We're using wire, I hope. At least a lot of wire. Wish it could be barbed wire, but you're not allowed to do that on a residential property in the city. So can't do that, but try and rack my brain over the winter of other ways to keep the deer away somehow. But I hope you've enjoyed this season. I've had a lot of fun and I'm learning lots, and next year hopefully we'll do even better. I just want to say I'm really happy that all my transplants took. I thought that was pretty cool. Where I had all my corn that got taken at the first of the season and didn't know what to do, so my landlady suggested I just put in something. Well, I wanted something to grow there, but I just didn't know what. So we found a whole bunch of these flowers and different types of plants on sale towards the mid-season, and scooped them right up, and yeah, they managed to stay. And even the cantaloupe were a transplant from a pot too, so they weren't directly from seed this year. I did it last year from seed, but it was way too late. So next year, a better lattice for those vines to grow, and gonna move around what's happening in my potato plot, and yeah, hopefully get some of these limbs down too. There's like one limb I've noticed that covers this huge swath, and if that one limb, but it's pretty high up there, if that one limb could come down, so much sun. So I'm going to see if I can get my landlady's son to do that, because he does kind of do that for a living, on and off landscaping, and I know that he's got like chainsaws and like the pole saws and all that kind of stuff, so maybe we'll be able to get that done. I hope so. It'll be a much better growing season if I can just get that little plot going and protect everything a little bit better, especially when the corn goes in. Make sure the fence is up before the apple tree starts to put out its buds and blooms, because that's what the deer ate off of this. I also think half and half, because sometimes I've read that there's years where trees don't produce, and like next year I'll get like a banner crop kind of thing, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, my friends, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll talk to you sooner than later.